In a small coastal town, where the waves whispered secrets to the shore, Nora returned every summer to the old family cottage, hoping to find a sense of peace that had eluded her since last year. The town was sleepy, unchanging, but this time something felt different, an energy, a quiet hum that made her heart beat just a little faster. One evening, as the sun began its descent, painting the sky in shades of rose and gold, Nora decided to walk along the rocky cliffs by the sea. The air was cool, filled with the scent of salt and the soft rush of waves below. Lost in thought, she barely noticed the figure sitting on a rock at the edge of the cliff until he called out to her, his voice like an echo from her memories. "Isn't it amazing how the ocean never gets tired?" he asked, looking at the horizon. Nora turned, her gaze meeting his, a familiar stranger. She couldn't shake the feeling that she knew him, even though she'd never seen him before. "It feels timeless," she replied softly. They introduced themselves, and as the days passed, they began meeting by the cliff each evening, sharing laughter, stories, and quiet moments as the sun slipped below the waves. There was a gentle magic between them, a feeling that words couldn't capture but that echoed in every shared glance, every unspoken thought. He showed her hidden trails, secret beaches, and the old lighthouse where he'd spent hours as a boy. She found herself drawn to his quiet intensity, the way he listened deeply and spoke thoughtfully. They shared dreams, hopes, and even fears they hadn't told anyone else, as if the ocean could hold their secrets safely. One night, as they sat watching the stars reflected on the water, he reached for her hand, tracing small circles on her palm with his thumb. "You feel familiar," he whispered, his voice filled with wonder. Nora's heart raced, the words resonating deeply. "I feel it too," she replied, leaning into his warmth. It was as though they'd always known each other, as if some part of their souls had been waiting to be reunited. They spent the rest of the summer together, and when the time came for Nora to leave, it felt like a piece of her would stay behind. They promised to meet again the following summer, but as the years passed, they found ways to bridge the distance, making memories in every season. Whenever she missed him, she'd walk along the shore, listening to the ocean's gentle echoes, as though it whispered his name. Their love became an unending melody, one that carried across miles, a timeless echo they'd never let go. They knew, in their hearts, that their love was one of those rare stories that would linger, an echo that would last far beyond any single summer, a love that was meant to be.